Apologies for the slight delay. As usual, we'll do Hindi, English दोनों. थोड़ा समय लगेगा. सब्र रखें आप. उसके बाद प्रश्नोत्तर करेंगे. As usual, there are both language people here. So, friends, the controversies around the PM Cares Fund proves that it has been set up by a highly uncaring government, by a highly uncaring ruling party and Prime Minister. PM Cares starts with a capital C, which unfortunately appears to signify coercion, chaos, confusion, corruption by the powers that be. Before I go into the details, the admitted facts are, and they are now in the public domain through all of you, to all of you, that government-run firms, government-owned firms, government property firms have contributed an overwhelming percentage of all donations or contributions to the PM Cares Fund. For the 2-year period or a 3-year period from 2019 to 22, such companies contributed just under 3,000 crores. Just under. In percentage terms, it is very interesting. The number of companies which contributed may be more than 250 or 300. But the total percentage of contribution by those 250 or 300 companies was less than 40%. 60% of the contribution, or just under 60%, was from these government companies. These top donors, contributors include the well-known names ONGC, NTPC, Power Grid Corporation, Indian Oil Corporation, Power Finance Corporation. And there are other companies where the government has a significant ownership and control, all of which has added to just under 60% of all contributions from them, just under 5,000 crores from them, 5,000 crore rupees. Now, friends, this raises very serious conceptual issues of accountability, number one. Or lack of it rather. Lack of it. Lack of transparency, number two. What you call opaqueness. Clear conflict of interest, number three. And constitutional issues of great moment, violating every possible known constitutional canon. And before I delve into them one by one, I want to ask you a simple question. Suppose he, as the Chief Minister of an opposition-ruled state, had announced CM Cares, or he, as an opposition-ruled state Chief Minister, announced CM Cares. What would have happened, friends? CM Cares would have been met by ED, CBI or IT on the doorstep within 24 to 48 hours. And the CM might have raised only 1,000 crores. Here we are talking of 5,000 crores. But if we had raised only 500 crores, you'd have the CBI, ED and IT. Of course, so long as he's the CM of an opposition ruled state. That is the condition precedent. What are these issues of lack of accountability, transparency, conflict of interest, constitutional violation? First and foremost, this is a fund, as they say, for democracy, of the people, by the people, for the people. This is a fund administered of the Prime Minister, by the Prime Minister, for the Prime Minister's office. I don't mean him personally, but of, by and for the Prime Minister's office. It collects funds under the name and seal, SEAL, of the Prime Minister. It is advertised and administered as exclusively public money. It utilizes naturally the enormous goodwill of the PMO and the Prime Minister, has to. And the so-called trustees are Apart, of course, from the Prime Minister, they are the Defence Minister, the Home Minister, and the Finance Minister.
अपने शहर, अपने प्रदेश की ताज़ा खबरों के लिए लाइक करें, शेयर करें, सब्सक्राइब करें और हाँ, बेल आइकन दबाना ना भूलें, क्योंकि खबर हमारी, फैसला जनतंत्र का।